It's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well read, nice interception. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's...
Pele! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pele receives it in a wide position. Kimmich. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a good foot in there. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Suarez. João Neves. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that has put paid to that. Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pele. Oh, just skip it. Pele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear. Nicely spread. Pirlo's cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a chance, surely! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
João Neves. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Torres is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Nedved. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against...
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Oh, played right into his path. That's going to go a long way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Ibrahimovic can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet! Goal! France! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Hullet. Oh, good take and a good air. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bellingham. Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yaya Toure. Pele. Well read, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a promising position.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Bale lays it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bellingham. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Yaya Toure. Maldini. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. (1-0) here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bellingham. Vitinha. Tries to pass it through. That is good strength. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Out to the right. Beckham with the cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be reminded that drinking is
Doing back on the
allowed
first
in the areas
45
shown in
minutes.
this map.
Well, I'm a
Thank
little
you very
bit
much
worried
your
for them
cooperation.
and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
France are in a pretty... Gets his head on it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kvaratskhelia. Nesta. Rodri. Ferdinand. Thuram. And it's Thuram. And it's Beckham. There they go, hunting in packs. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And the through ball. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bellingham. Thuram does well to get it back. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. 60 minutes played. Manchester United finding their passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Gullit looking to add to his goal. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Maldini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nesta with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Gets a good foot in there. France perhaps contemplating their next change here. That ball looks a good one. Vitinha receives it in a wide position. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham gets into a good position. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's neat. Rafael Leao might just make this. Kvaratskhelia. Rodri. Tries a measured ball. That's an excellent interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? France leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Nedved, and he's had it nicked away. Beckham turns back here, probably the best option. Here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's chosen to go back. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty... It's hit the crossbar. It's a pretty loose... And Yaya Toure!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Hullet. And he plays one through. He has a look up. Bellingham! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. That's a good ball. Takes a shot! Goal! France! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was... It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves...
Real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Thuram. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pirlo. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Dembele. Now it's Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. And the counter-attack is on for France. And that has found him in acres of space.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Out for a throw. And he goes cross-field. Maicon. Ferdinand. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And that's definitely not his best. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Bellingham plays it. Oh, what a climb! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there,
There will
attacking
be
the
1
ball the
minute
way he
added
did.
time.
He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back underway. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Pele is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. And it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dembele. That's good running with the ball. Pullet. Maicon makes the interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's gone backwards. And here's Roberto Carlos. No, it's not getting there. Pullet. Great vision. Back into the middle. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Platini. Number 19.
Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And this is Hullet.
Number 8,
Nedved
Johan Cruyff.
tries to
Number
pass it
25,
through. Now the ball, up he goes!
Number 17,
And it's hit the and
Nedved.
again! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea go into the lead. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And a chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he... Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Cruyff. Threads one in. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. Araujo aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is a great position. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Thinks about the shot. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Dembele.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's made its
added
way to
time.
him. Nedved. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee brings it to a close. France did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And a quick announcement today.
How would you
that
sum up what we've
memorabilia from
witnessed, Jim?
today's match
Well,
is
Peter,
now on sale.
I...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Rummenigge threads one in. And that's an excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Gullit. Gullit, he's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space. Chance for a shot! Goal! The United States! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Gullit. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Nedved.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rummenigge. Looking to go deep. He rises! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
Great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's made its way to him. Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved, and here's Gullit. Pelé. Nedved, and that's been intercepted. That has been cut short. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
Now this could be a chance, and he decides to cross it. Tries to pass it through. This is Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Gullit. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
France looking to pass their way through. He is through here. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And it's in! Interesting! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pelé touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be... Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Pirlo. That's Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that has left him in a heap. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Back they go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the second half gets underway.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Can he finish? He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
The United States take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira. Nedved. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Rummenigge. Loose ball. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The United States are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's fit.